Okay, so yesterday I posted a short video of Joe Biden talking about pistol braces. And it was only about 15 seconds, but within that 15 seconds, Joe Biden says about 10 things that are completely incorrect and misleading about pistol braces and what they actually do to firearms. Immediately following that video, I put a poll up asking if people wanted me to break down what he said, because I know a lot of people that follow me don't really know much about guns, or they're just now kind of entering that gun atmosphere. So I wanted to break it down. So first, I'm going to show you the video. So here you go.
Made it harder for people to buy stabilized braces. Put a pistol on a brace, it turns into a gun. Makes it more, you can have a higher caliber weapon, a higher caliber bullet coming out of that gun.
Okay, so a lot to unpack there in a very short video. So when I say Joe Biden lied that entire time, I mean that everything that came out of his mouth was utter nonsense and was bullshit. So let's break it down. So I've got a couple stuff back here. So here is a pistol brace. So this goes on the back of a gun. I'm going to keep it very simple for people out here. This goes on the back of a gun. So I have a short barrel rifle. It is legal. Fuck you, ATF. But it is legal. This is a 300 blackout build, and I'll get into that in a second. This is the buffer tube. Okay, so there is a spring and actually a buffer tube that slides back here. So when you fire the gun, the bolt carrier group, which is this copper piece right here that is moving back and forth, it goes back, and then the way that it comes forward to pick up another round is the spring and buffer tube following through, okay? So this being exposed does not affect how I shoot this gun. I'm in my house right now, but I can assure you that me not having a stock or a brace is not going to affect whether this gun can shoot or not. It's not going to be as comfortable, but I can still put bullets down range. I can still shoot this gun, okay? There's nothing that a stock or a brace does to actually affect the overall use of the weapon. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, stock and a brace, they look pretty similar, right? The only difference is that a brace is meant to fit over the forearm. Okay, it would attach to the gun just like this. Okay, and it would allow a handicapped person to still hold the gun and shoot it like this, one-handed. But it is very unstable. And it really, I mean, even if I lock this down, which these things fucking suck, but even if I lock it down, I mean, it's still not very effective. Okay, it's on my hand, but it's not very effective. And that's really the only difference between a brace and a stock. But these braces, again, here's the stock. I just can't put it on my hand. I just put it here instead. But I mean, I could also shoulder this as well. So it's not just meant for the hand. I could shoulder this as well. Feels almost exactly the same. Joe Biden said, okay, now let's unpack some shit. So Joe Biden said when you add a pistol to a brace, no, you add a brace to a pistol. That's like saying you put your face on makeup instead of putting makeup on your face, okay? So you add the brace to the pistol. You don't add the pistol to the brace. So right off the bat, improper choice of words. Then Joe Biden said that it actually changes and it could make the caliber of the weapon bigger. What? Are we now living in fucking Hogwarts? Is this Harry Potter world now? We can just wave a wand and, oh, everything's different now just because we added a flimsy plastic piece to the back of the gun. Joe Biden now says that the caliber of the weapon is now bigger. So if you don't know what a caliber is, it is essentially the size of the bullet. okay? Or excuse me, the size of the round. So this entire thing is a round, just like this. The bullet is the very copper end here, okay? So with this gun that I have, it is a 300 blackout build, okay? So this is the ammunition that it shoots. This ammunition fits in this magazine. This is an AR-15 magazine, okay? So AR-15 bullets are typically 223 or 556, but 300 blackout do fit in this magazine here. That being said, though, Joe Biden says that the caliber becomes bigger. So this is a 7.62 by 39. So this is what a traditional AK-47 shoots. So this is the magazine for an AK-47. This is the magazine for an AR-15 or for my AR-300 blackout build. Do these magazines look the same to you? No, they don't. This magazine fits in here, okay? This magazine does not fit in here. No matter how much I try to muscle it, this is never going to fit in here. The other thing here is that the 300 blackout round does not fit in the magazine. So I'm seating it, and then it immediately falls out. This is the 7.62 by 39, okay? This is the magazine that it is meant for. It sits in there just fine. 300 blackout, this is the magazine for 300 blackout. Stay in there just fine. So Joe Biden thinks that simply by adding this piece of shit flimsy plastic thing to the end of your gun is going to increase the caliber from 300 blackout to 7.62 by 39 or bigger, 50 cal, whatever. But if that were the case, then the magazines would have to change. The magwell, which is where the magazines go, would have to change. And the biggest thing of all is that the barrel would have to change because the bullet is now a different size. And, well, barrels are supposed to be very compact because we don't want a bullet ricocheting around inside the barrel. So the barrel has to be form-fitted very specifically to a caliber bullet. And a bigger bullet would not even seed in here, let alone go through the barrel. It would explode. So our president is either a pathological liar or he is so old and dementia-stricken that he has absolutely no idea what he's talking about. I don't know which one is better. Spoiler alert, they're both terrible options to have as a leader. But I wanted to break that down for you so you understood what pistol braces are, what they were initially brought into the market for, the difference between them and a stock, and then breaking down Joe Biden's idiocracy within that 15 seconds. Hopefully this was educational for you. If you like it, give it a heart or a thumbs up, depending on what platform I put this on. Consider a follow and join the collective. I'll see you guys in a little bit.